All right, so I'm at my last client for the day, and I just wanted to address something because it's been on my mind ever since I saw it. I was on Twitter last night, right? And I think it had to be a black person that posted this, but a uh, they posted a link to an article about artificial or lab grown babies would be available within the next 5 years or so. They're trying to grow babies in labs, or I forget all the details. You have to look at it. It's like lab grown babies, artificial wombs, or some crazy crap. Just a bunch of crazy scientists trying to play God. And up under that, somebody put it's got to be white people because they going extinct. They dying out. And there were several black people that chimed in and were saying, "Oh yeah, they going extinct. Oh yeah, they dying out. We're about to take over and all this crap." And I was just like, really? Y'all Negroes sound real stupid because, yes, it is true that the white race is dying out across this country and in many countries around the world. More white people are dying than being born. And that is an issue that white America needs to get a hold of if they don't want their race to go extinct in the next 100 years or so. It's going to take a long time, but they are having more deaths than births globally. But in the United States specifically, we not too far behind them as black people. If white people do not do something about their birth rates, yes, they are going to lose their majority status. They're not going to become a minority, first of all. They're going to become what's called a plurality. A plurality means that you're not the majority, but you're still the biggest group, okay? They're not going to be a minority. And just because they're going to lose their majority status does not mean they're not going to still have power and control and most of the money and resources like they still do. You ever heard of Texas? You ever heard of California? Who runs Texas? Who runs California? And they do have minority majority status in both those states, as well as Hawaii, as well as Nevada, soon to be Arizona, soon to be Georgia, soon to be Maryland, if Maryland ain't already there, right? New York, New Jersey, Florida, all those states are going to become minority majority, okay? And then on top of that, we don't have no room to talk because Keisha, Shamika, and Tamika lead the nation when it comes to abortion. See, if any demographic was to gain from the white decline in population, it's going to be the Latinos, because Maria, Angelina, and Rosalita, they don't abort their babies the way that we do. And we as black men, we do have a responsibility in that, because we should have our women in order to where we don't allow them to abort our babies. But white women get abortions too. I don't give a damn. It's not about what white people are doing. It's about what we're doing. We're already a minority. We're already 13.6% of the population, according to the Census Bureau. Y'all already claim oppression. Ain't it power in numbers? Yeah, it's power in numbers. So we shouldn't be getting abortions. No way. We've aborted over 20 million babies since 1973. That means that out of those 20 million babies, let them be born and have a kid or two. That could be an additional 40, 50 million more blacks. We'll be 100 million strong. But instead, we're only 45 million strong. So and I know the majority of black folks ain't online gloating about white people dying out slowly. I know it ain't the majority of us, but the smart black people, we have to start being louder than the stupid black people. Like, I love my intelligent brothers and sisters that actually have a brain and know how to use it. I love y'all. But the brain dead Negroes who just repeat stupidity over and over and over, y'all are a big part of the reason why we in the situation we in. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not my fight to help white people fix their birthing problem. I mean, we have a birthing problem as well. I'm in my late 30s, and I know damn near just as many black women that's in the same age range as me that don't have kids than that do. You know what I mean? We've been seeing our population decline or become stagnant for decades now. We were like 12% of the population in the 90s. We're barely 13% now. Why is that? Black women don't have a fertility problem. Black women don't have a pregnancy problem. Black women have an abortion problem, though. You look at the most fertile countries on the planet, they're all in Africa. The top 20 most fertile countries in the world are all in Africa. The countries that give the most births per woman is Africa, by far. Look it up. So I ain't finna hold y'all. I just had to get on here and say, look, stop following the crowd. Stop repeating stupid shit, because we're not going to be the ones to benefit from a shrinking white population. If anybody going to benefit, it's going to be the Latinos, because they know how to birth their babies, they know how to raise their families, and they know how to stick together.